Thank you for joining me, and on this video I have been wanting to make it for quite some time. I wanted to share my current favorites or products I've been obsessing over for some time. Skincare, body care, hair care. I am not being sponsored by these brands or being paid or promoting them for any reason, strictly because I really wanted to make this video and just wanted to share the products. If you like these, use them. Comment below and tell me what you like about them and what they're doing for you. If you also think there are better recommendations, or not even just better, but other products in the same line, maybe hair care, body, or self-care in any way, share them too, and I'll love to try them. We obviously learn from each other and have recommendations, so I would love to see what you guys are using. I'm gonna get started with my first product. This is not in any order. There's no order of what I'm sharing. There's no step 1 to skincare and sharing step 5. I am just sharing what I put right in front of me. I was gonna categorize it, but it's okay. Okay, the first product that I really like is this micellar cleansing water. Talk about taking off the makeup off your skin completely so well. I know this comes in different bottles. I believe there's like a blue bottle, a green one, a clear one, or something like that. Don't quote me on that, but I have seen different varieties of this. This one is it's the one with rose water and glycerin, and it's all-in-one hydrating for all skin types, even sensitive, and I love this. It takes off eye makeup, mascara so well, and really heavy based makeup. And sometimes you obviously need to go over with more than one cotton pad to remove it, but it just does a really good job without being greasy and leaving a filmy residue all over your skin. I highly recommend this one. The next thing I really like after taking off my makeup is this Paula's Choice 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. To be honest, at first I bought it because it was such a rave on a lot of YouTube videos and just all over the internet and social media. Before buying this, I did do some research and I had really great reviews, but then also I read the not so good ones and mixed ones just to kind of, level out the thought process. So I got it, I tried it, and I broke out. I broke out for like 2 weeks, different parts of my body, different parts on my face. And I stopped using it. I was just like, no, I'm not going to, mess with this, ruin my skin more. So I stopped using it. Then I started again like a month or so later. I don't know how long, but a little bit later. And again, I broke out. And I was like, this time I'm gonna just live through it and go through past this breakout part and then see what happens. It happens normally especially if you try new face serums, face creams, makeup, it'll break you out. And it's not that it's necessarily the product, it's also just your skin, your body chemistry getting used to those products, ingredients as well. So this one has salicylic acid, and it's for all skin types. It's supposed to unclog pores and shrink enlarged pores, smooths an even skin tone. Now, today I'm not the best well put together because I just had a lot of admin work to do for my small businesses. I had client meetings, so I am just however I could put myself together, I'm here. But I still wanted to make this video. But I do believe that this has lessened any blackheads or cleaned up my pores really well. So I do highly recommend this. If you start breaking out, use your best judgment. Try to go past it a couple of weeks, few weeks, but it really just, like I said, use your best judgment, but I recommend this. Oh, also, I'm emptied out the bottle. I think I'm at like the last few drops of it, so there's that. My next favorite thing I really have liked is this facial cleanser by La Roche-Posay. I liked it so much that I got a second bottle by the time my bottle reached halfway. I was just like, well, I am going to, just not like wait for the next bottle. So I'll always have it on deck as a backup. So I have almost used this one in whole. This is my first bottle of this facial cleanser of this brand of La Roche-Posay. It's for normal to oily skin. They call it the Purifying Foaming Cleanser. And I'm going to tell you, a little bit goes a long way. I was pumping like whole pumps of this in my hands and a little bit breaking up of it, like emulsifying it and then washing my face. But then I was like, let me play around with it. Half a pump goes a long way, especially if you just break it up really well. It does foam. It does clean the face really well if you cleanse well. And I highly recommend it. No greasiness, no heavy buildup feel, just overall one of my favorite cleansers. I love this. While that was my favorite cleanser, I saw one of my daughters use a facial wash she was using. I mean, these girls have so much interest in skincare than I ever did at their age. And I am telling you, the products that they have are pretty good. I've tested them, I've tried them, and I really enjoy some of these items that one of my daughters is getting. And she doesn't need it. These kids don't need an 8-step routine for skincare. Let's get real. They don't need that. They have amazing skin, beautiful skin that they should preserve and just lightly cleanse, moisturize, or maybe do SPF. That's it. Not face masks, eye masks, and double cleansing and serums and things like that. I mean, you can mess up your skin even more. You can actually ruin your skin of its natural oils and healthiness that it has. But I've tried to explain that to them, but they are children. So, I mean, they're not like toddlers or anything, but yeah, preteens. So one of the products that she is loving, and then I also tried it, was this Softimo cleansing oil. You can tell mine is like a brand new bottle, and I had been using her, so she and I were both using the cleansing oil of her one bottle because I was loving my La Roche-Posay. Then I was introduced to this. I saw this cleansing oil. I have tried another cleansing oil, I don't know from where, and did not like it. I didn't like the way the texture felt. I didn't like how greasy it felt in my hands while washing my face. I didn't like it overall. This one though, it says cleansing oil. Normally I'd steer away from it, but I love it, love it. This too, also a little bit goes a long way. Half pump just like breaks up really well. And even a whole pump can go a whole lot, especially if you have makeup on. But it cleans your face really well. Even the eye makeup, mascara, waterproof mascara, especially if you've cleaned your waterproof mascara with the micellar water. Then I tried something else. I tried mixing the Softimo with the La Roche-Posay a little bit, just like not even a half a pump, a small pump of this and a small pump of this, and mixed it together just for like a really good cleanse, and amazing things. Amazing. I mean, my skin after feels so good. It just feels so soft and so supple and so clean. So I have different routine for morning and a different routine for nighttime for moisturizing my skin. My normal toner, face wash, all of that remains the same. But for like actual moisturizing, it's a different game. During the day, I will do an eye cream, I will do a moisturizer, I will also do SPF, and maybe also use some serums, not necessarily all in that order, but the morning time I'll use different products. And part of the morning routine, which I have been really liking, is this fresh moisturizer. It's Rose Deep Hydration Balancing Emulsion, and it's a weightless hydration. And when I say weightless, it is weightless. It just sits on your skin so well and so light and so effortlessly. You don't even realize that you have put moisturizer on. And I've tried so many moisturizers over the span of my life, different brands, pharmacy brands, local stores, private brands, you name it. I've tried so much. This one's one of the lightest ones and it goes so well. And I think it also has a refill to it. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm thinking about, yeah, I think I'm thinking about the watermelon one that I was thinking about, but this one, I'm not sure. I'll have to see if it has a refill, but this one I'm almost done with too. It's a glass bottle and I absolutely love it. I sometimes mix this with serums and then also put a pump of moisturizer with the serums and put it together if I'm in a rush and don't have time to do serums first and then the moisturizer. But regardless, this goes on so nice, so smoothly, and dries out really well. Like, it doesn't feel like your skin is layered with something or too strong or too thick at nighttime. So depending on what kind of season and what's going on, this is a staple I think everyone should have in their beauty bag anyways, or even just in your home for different reasons, but for beauty reasons, I love the Aquaphor Healing Ointment Tube. I've had every Aquaphor product you can imagine in a jar, in a pump, in a lotion, in a bigger tube, like for different reasons. For skincare, for makeup, I will use this on my lips. I will use this on my face as like a very thin layer after skincare if I don't feel like using my regular moisturizer, or if I want to go to bed just like cleaning up my skin a little bit more, because you know Aquaphor can help out with blemishes and just really just do wonders for your skin overnight and moisturize really well. I know there's Vaseline too. Vaseline does pretty much the same thing, but I've been using Aquaphor. I use Vaseline on my lips sometimes too. The other thing I do sometimes after doing a face wash at night. Now, to be honest, I have used every, like I said, all sorts of brands for skincare, hair care, body care. There are a few things that are non-negotiables that I will always have in my home, and I will either use them on its own or I will use it as a base or a carrier to mix other ingredients and make my own skincare, hair care, body care product. This one is an Indian oil, and you can get them at the Indian grocery store. You can order it online. It's very accessible these days. I think these are even at regular grocery stores. I'm not really sure because I only go to the Indian grocery store for this and look for it, so I don't know. But castor oil, I have used this ever since I could remember. I can at least go back to age 9 or 10, ever since I heard about it from my mom, and she would talk about castor oil, how great it is for eyelashes, eyebrows, your skin, and I have been using it since then. I have also taught my children about castor oil and other oils for their hair and body as well. This one, after my face wash that I do in the evening time, I will put castor oil, like a really good thick layer of it all over my face, under my eyes, all over my like neck, on my lips, my lashes, eyebrows, like all over, from my forehead down to my neck. And if there's anything left over, just smooth it onto my hands, back and front, and elbows. This is so good for so many reasons. Not only is it good strengthening for your eyelashes, it helps them grow. It is such a good moisturizer. And if you have eczema, I am not a dermatologist. You don't have to take me for my word. It's just a recommendation and also an experienced opinion. One of my daughters has really bad eczema, and this helps calm it down so well. I will sometimes put this on her every 4 hours, twice a day, but at nighttime, I slather it on her, and she does so well. She reacts so well with castor oil on her that it reduces the inflammation and the itching part of it. And if you continue it on properly, it dries out the eczema, and it does so well. I also use this on my hair. I have used it solely, like it's very thick, but you have to break it apart into your hands and warm it up so it like spreads evenly and well, like places well. But I have used this and mixed this with olive oil. I have used it on its own. I have just castor oil. Castor oil. Oh, I have mixed this for my own face serums with rose water. You can mix this with rose water and glycerin and make your own serums. And there's so much you could do with castor oil. I mean, it's amazing. Speaking of oils, every week I do a tel malish meaning oil massage, and I do that for myself and my kids. We do this, it's a ritual. I say it's a spa day to them, and that to them means we're gonna they're gonna get a scalp massage, we're gonna put oil in their hair, we're gonna cut their nails, manicure, groom them, pedicure, all of that, and they love it. So when I especially tell them that I'm ready to do tel malish, a oil massage for them for their scalp, they just sit right in front of me and just soak it up, because it just is so relaxing, and it's just amazing for their hair too. So I don't know if you can see, it's actually a hair oil bottle. It squeezes, it's like a squeezy bottle. It has ounces written on there on the side if you were wanting to measure. And then I don't also know if you could see this, but it has holes in it. I don't know if you could see it, but it has holes in it where it comes out. That's how like it disperses into your hair. And this bottle has an Indian oil called amla oil. Amla is a fruit. I believe it's a fruit. I don't know if it's considered a vegetable, but I think it's considered a fruit. It is so good for your hair. It's been excuse me, a centuries old hair remedy to use amla oil. So this has this in it. Again, I got it from the Indian grocery store, but I have used coconut oil. I have used olive oil. I have mixed castor oil with olive oil. I have done olive oil conditioner, mixed those together, a little bit of castor oil, and just did it at the split ends. Maybe just like scalps, like very closely to the scalp, so it's not so dry. It even combats dandruff if you do regular oil massages and take care of your skin. And it's just so relaxing. It takes care of so much just with the oil massage. I can't recommend it enough. So we love our tel malishes. I mean, we love it. Again, tel means oil, malish means massage. Speaking of hair care products, I have wavy to curly hair. I don't know why I do this, but in the winter, I will normally have my hair for the most part straight. I can get away with many days in the winter just keeping hair straight without it being like a total mess and, you know, just changing its texture like from the heat. So I feel like that's probably why I do it, keep my hair straight for most of fall, winter. And then come late spring, most of summer, early fall, I will have it mostly like wavy curly. So we're getting to that season where I'm gonna change the texture of my hair. And I have used this one product for a lot of the summers, and I like it a lot. It's called Not Your Mother's Beach Babe. It's called Texturizing Beach Babe Sea Salt Spray. The brand is Not Your Mother's, and I love it. I was using it on its own, and it would just give me like really nice waves, like beach waves, and it looked really good, not crunchy or scrumpled up. Like it was just really nice. Then I didn't know if I didn't pay attention before, but not too long ago, one of my daughters has really curly hair, and we were trying to pick out like products for her, and I was like, well, let me try something too. I picked up this defining curl talk cream from Not Your Mother's, the same brand, and I was like, well, let me see. It's for all curl types. So what I did recently was, you know, give my hair a wash, let it just air dry just a little bit, and then I used the curl talk cream, smooth it through my hair, and then I used the sea salt spray. And when I tell you, like, the waves and the curls held for some days, like a few days in a row, they did so good. It literally looked like somebody like curled it, like beach wave, like rod, or like it just looked really good. And, you know, I combined this first and then did the sea salt spray. I think what I'm going to do next time is after I wash my hair, I'm going to let it air dry a little bit, do the sea salt spray, and then go in with the curl defining cream. I don't know if they'll make a difference, but I just think experimenting a little bit and trying to see what works can just, you know, why not? You don't have to do everything how that's telling you to. I mean, you can use the recommendation, but some experiment is always good, right? Because you can find a better way for your hair, you can find a better way for your skin, you can find a better way for you. So whatever works with that. So that's for my wavy curly hair, but this is what I use for my straight hair. Now, for this, a few things. Like I said, keep my hair straight for most of like late fall and winter, early spring. Before I got this, didn't read reviews. I just got it. I don't even know what made me get it. I'll tell you what made me get it. So I just got it, right? I just saw it on the internet, of course, and I was like, I'm gonna get it. So I got it, tried it, loved it. My hair did great with it. I went to go get it recently at Ulta and even Sephora, and it wasn't there. I looked it up online on their sites and it was either sold out, like, or it was going to be discontinued. I don't know. So I need the 411 on this. 411, I don't even know if that reference makes sense to anybody anymore, old school. I need the info on this, like, as in, are they discontinuing it or what is happening? But it's Dream Coat by Wow. Well, not Dream Coat by Wow, but it's Color Wow, and the product is called Dream Coat. And just, again, like, air dry my hair. I like air drying my hair. If I'm gonna straighten my hair, use heat on it, I'm gonna do something that's air dry, something that's gonna take care of something naturally without just putting so much heat and products in it all the time. But I do use a heat protector before using this, but just spray this all over my hair, brush it, and then straighten my hair. My hair during the seasons that I told you stays so straight. I hardly have to refresh it every 2 or 3 days, maybe just the front. When I tie it up, it stays like a really good texture, like, you know, it doesn't crumple up or get like curly or wavy. It holds really well, and I just really like it. So then when I was looking for it to get it again, was reading the reviews, and it was such mixed reviews. It was saying, like, a lot of people that were leaving the reviews were saying it breaks their hair feels like cardboard, it feels very dry, they made their hair really dry. You should, well, no, I'm not gonna say that you should, because I don't want to like upset anybody, but all products should be used mindfully and to the best advantage of your health for anything you're using it for. But this has not broken my hair, made my hair dry or anything. But again, I'm also doing oil massages, so I don't know what to say. But yeah, I highly recommend this. And if someone can tell me why this is not in stores, or even if it is, why it's just a travel size or the mini size, I don't know. But Chris Appleton is what made me get this for the first time. I think that's how I really got there, but I really like it. I really do. So that is my hair care products that I really like. These are the couple of products. I only have a few more products left. These are just small products that I really have been loving and didn't think I was going to like as much. This one, I don't know why I didn't think I would like it, but I really do. It's this Fenty Beauty Concealer. I have tried, again, for everything I'm sharing, I've tried local pharmacy ones to high-end, everything. So this one, when my concealer was finishing up, I was like, well, let me just get a backup going. You always like to have a backup before I'm completely out. Fenty Beauty. It blends so well. It is so lightweight. This and this, they're so lightweight. You don't even feel it on your skin. It doesn't have a buildup, no no crease, falling into the crease or staying in there, like showing up in lines. The color is really good buildability to it, builds well. Yeah, I like it. It's called We're Even Hydrating Longwear Concealer. So I really like it. One thing though about this one, I have the Fenty Beauty contour stick, and I don't know if you know, but some of the Fenty Beauty products, like the packaging is magnetic. So I think like if you were traveling or if you were going like commuting, it sticks together. And I was thinking, well, the way they made the shape here hexagonally, it would do something similar. Very cute. I really like the packaging. I think it's very cute. No, I thought the top would be magnetic to my contour stick. It's not. It's not even magnetic. So whatever. I mean, that's not a make or break, but overall a great concealer for me. I really like it. And I've tested this out in winter so far and in spring. So highly recommend. This product, no, this brand, okay. Besides MAC, you know, when I was growing up, MAC was a really big deal. And obviously like Revlons and Maybellines, like they're obviously like easily accessible, but on the higher end brand, MAC was a big deal. So I, you know, bought a lot of that. But this is probably the most recent brand that I have bought multiple colors of the same item or multiple products of the same brand. I've not done that in a very long time. So I'm going to say kudos to Rare Beauty. I first started off with their lip stains, lip tints, lip oil stains, and bought 2 or 3 of them, and I loved them. I mean, I loved them so much. They were, all 3 of them like were completely like emptied out in no time. I loved them. So then, because I love them, I was like, well, let me try their blushes. So I got their blush called Hope, was loving it. And then I was like, I don't know what made me get this one. I was like, well, let me try a little brighter shade. So I got this one. It's called Happy. This is my new favorite blush. And I'm telling you that this is not gonna be finishing anytime soon. A little bit goes such a long way. It's very pigmented. It has a good build. You can layer well with it, multiple layers of the same color, or mix it with different, blend it in, mix it in with different colors if you want, which I have done. And it blends really well, it layers really well, great pigment payoff. Isn't drying, isn't too much of a sheen, too illuminating or anything like that. It's just right. And I'm even wearing it on my lips. I really like it. I will mix this on my lips with like some other colors sometimes. I don't know, but I really like this. I feel like I had more to say, but yeah, I have the lip stain, lip oil, tint oil thing, these blushes. I have the Rare Beauty eyeliner, the pencil eyeliner. Wow. Love it. I don't use that one so often. I only use it if I'm doing like a full glam, heavy duty makeup look for like events, but I love that one. So the blushes, the lip tints, the pen eyeliner, the liquid liner, amazing. So Rare Beauty, you really got me there. So because of the makeup that I was just talking about, I have used every makeup brush type, you know, bristled, the I don't know what the ones I'm using, I forget what they're called right now, but they're like little ovals and like you just like stipple on. They're really good. This one though, for my concealer, I don't always like using a brush. Sometimes I would use my hand, like my fingers, but I was like, yeah, no, I want something that just feels a little bit more grown up. But so, you know, if you use sponges, they absorb the makeup, they absorb the liquid, and it's less transfer onto your skin, and it's more absorption of the sponge. So I was like, well, I was going through TJ Maxx and I was walking through and I saw these, what is it called? Powder puffs. I was like, let me try them. love. They're called Gorgeous, and they're not called Gorgeous, but they say Gorgeous on there, like a little lift me up. These handles on them have not come off. They haven't ripped. They haven't like frayed. And I've been using different ones for some time. And these are Velour powder puffs. They actually blend really well. They're not absorbing the makeup completely. So, excuse me, so much talking. More of it stays on your skin. Like, it's not just going to the sponge, where I felt like a lot of the makeup was for the sponge. But this is so great. And here's the box. So TJ Maxx has great products, by the way. They don't always have like the most updated products, lines, and that's okay. Sometimes they do, but if you're browsing through TJ Maxx and you happen to come across this, it's called Spa Sister Luxe Velour Powder Puff. So yeah, it's very velour. Feels so soft, feels so good on my skin. I should use this and try this for the rest of my makeup application. I think I'll do that starting tomorrow, but I was just using it for concealer up until now, and I love it. It has 8 in them. So yeah, it says buildable coverage, and it's right. It does layer well, it does build well. So I really like it. Oh, and it was just $5.99. So really like this from TJ Maxx. And the last thing that I want to share of my current ones that I want to, put up on this video is I would get headaches from fragrances and all sorts of like perfumes that were either on the light side or the heavy side. No matter what, I would get headaches from them. Then I got older and I was like, well, I want to try fragrances. And, I tried some Bath and Body Works as like a tester, and I was like, no, I want to be a little bit more mature. So finally found, after much testing, much trying, fragrances that worked for me. One was Burberry Brit, which I don't have anymore, but I did love, and it did not give me a headache. And then there's this. It's Chance Chanel. It's the green one. It's called Eau Fresh. I don't know what this green one specifically is called. I don't know if it really even has a name. It probably does, but they have these like in 4 or 5 different colors. They all have different fragrances. Some are more floral, some are more, I don't know, like more vanilla based. This is more fresh. It's between citrus and floral for me. So this is like my 3rd bottle, complete whole 3rd bottle, and this is the eau de parfum. And this is, I love it. I don't get enough of it. This is my daily wear. On special occasions, I will wear this, and then I will layer it with another perfume that I found. I think it's Gucci Bloom. When I mix it together, it just has a great smell. I will do a couple, like a base of this, and then a couple of pumps of the Gucci Bloom. And I'll do it way earlier, so I'm not like reeking of fragrance as I walk, but it's beautiful. So you can wear this on its own. It's a great daily wear, great fresh smell, or you can layer it with different perfumes. So love it. Okay, well, thank you for joining me for this video. I really enjoyed making it and sharing my products. Again, let me know what you guys use and what works for you. I'd love to read your comments. Thank you.